Okay. I guess we're live right now. Hi, everybody out there who maybe, if not watching this live, at least watching us on replay. Welcome to Truck Chats. I know I've not been on here lately, just been busy over on the main channel, the Angie and Chuck Show. Been busy over there. Uh, been just busy, tired, and as you see, feeling frustrated. And that's why I come on today. Just being a little frustrated on a few things and that. And I know I've been hard on the so-called First Amendment auditors and that, which I will state that if they're inside, let's say, a administration building, which is it's government owned and that taxpayers pay for it and that, but a lot of confidential information takes place, especially addresses, my personal address, myself, and anybody else's personal address could be compromised. Post offices is basically the same thing. Addresses and confidential information it can be compromised. And all these First Amendment auditors thinking they have the right to film, which they do have the right to film, unfortunately, like I said, the smart ones don't do that. Been watching a lot of them lately, but uh, but I'm just not. That's not what I'm going to talk about here. It's just talking about what reason I could be feeling frustrated is what happened to a couple times to our channel when I'm out there doing our little thing with our daily lives, blogging and all that stuff. I mentioned on our channel a couple times already. Basically, is like like a lot of people says, there is more expectation of privacy in public. Especially, I give a lot of advice to a lot of people, especially over on the main channel and on this channel, maybe a couple times on this channel. I'm not for sure, but I'll just go over it again. But if you see anybody with a video camera, and if you don't want to be on video, the best bet is do not confront them any way, shape, or form, because that's the video they're looking for. Confrontations, arguments, who's right, who's wrong. Unfortunately, according to the Supreme Court, it's going to hold for the YouTuber that holds a video camera. So out there and smile, people, because you're on camera. Wait a minute, you're not on camera because I can't see you. You just leave comments. That's it. But if you're out in public, just if you don't want to be on film and see anybody holding a video camera doing the video thing and that, if you don't want to be on their camera, the best bet is don't confront them because you just made their video. That's another thing that really frustrates me a lot when I watch these YouTube videos. I I can watch this on anybody's channel, their daily lives channel. I had a couple of times happen to be on our camera, on our channel off camera, but I couldn't put them on camera if I wanted to. But to me, I at the time I just wasn't for sure, but all that stuff. But yeah, there's no like I said, part of it is no especially in privacy in public. If you're going to be out in public, you're going to be filmed regardless, because security cameras are going to be filming, stores cameras are going to be filming. You're going to have everybody with cell phones. You know, everybody's got a cell phone nowadays. What does cell phones has? Cameras. If you don't know, there's a camera right there too. But and of course, uh, any video camera or regular camera or whatever they can able to record video instead of photos, it's going to be out there too. And it's just frustrating in a way. Basically, uh, lucky for me lucky for me on our recent videos after doing some homework and all that stuff. And I said, uh, they always say, if you film the police, just be smart about it. They said I was told by a couple law enforcement officers we can film our own interactions. our local law enforcement does understand the court cases and all that stuff. There's a safety barrier when it comes to like, let's say, when it comes to a traffic accidents and that. The last thing that a YouTuber should never do is roam inside a traffic accident of any way, shape, or form, because all you're doing is you're tampering with evidence that could have potential evidence, basically. And that's where nitwit came in play, basically. If I was doing a daily vlog, walking around, I came to an accident scene, I'm just gonna say, okay, here's the accident. There's someone got hurt. I can't show them the injuries and all that stuff because YouTube may not allow it and that. So it just say we just respect the investigation area. Just go around the scene and just be done with it. But like I said, okay. Right now, let's go to the main part. Why I'm feeling frustrated is what's going on in our daily lives. Basically, I will be start. These videos will be start going up next week on our main channel on the Angie and Chuck Show. Just being frustrated on a lot of things. What's going on with YouTube, our daily lives, our apartment complex, all that stuff. And I'm going to state this right now. It is my freedom of speech. Yes, I am going to state it, my freedom of speech. Anything I put up on our line is protected by the Constitution of the United States. It's part of the First Amendment rights. Unfortunately, YouTube does not agree with it. It's their website. They don't have to agree with it. But then eventually, when it comes to, like I said, the agreement that we sign on, it doesn't. Man, flies are bad this year already. We're only in late May, and flies is almost just as bad as like it was late August. And that. So, uh, yeah, it's just ridiculous that our freedom of speech, don't matter who it is, can be suppressed in some form, and we should be allowed to speak our minds, as always is protected by the Constitution of the United States. When I go around filming in public, and basically it is protected by the Constitution. Supreme Court has made a lot of decisions and all that stuff, but I did a First Amendment audit myself, and I did like a walking audit on the main channel, and it seems like I really have no more issues with that so-called security down there, because I think they were fake security, and I proved it the right way because I told them flat out every time I walk past this place, expect me to have a camera on. And I said I have every legal right to have a camera on. It's to protect me and to protect them. Unfortunately, they're nowhere to be found down there at that one college that I got confronted with. So that kind of sounds like I'm frustrated there because I think they were the trespassers, not me. Basically, that's what I'm thinking. They were the trespassers, not me, at the college, because I have not seen them since that day. It's been almost a month and a half to 2 months now since our little incident I had down with them. Basically, so that to me, when I did a walking audit, I'm not standing there with a thumb up my ass just to get a reaction. I prove a point. I did this to prove a point. It was a walking video I've been doing for years on the channel, and they said I was trespassing on a public sidewalk. Yes, you heard me right. I was going to get trespassed on a public sidewalk. Yeah, I told him you cannot legally trespass nobody on a public sidewalk, even if it's on a college property. It's still a public sidewalk because every city has an ordinance that you cannot walk on the city streets if there's a sidewalk available. If the sidewalk is available, we pedestrians must be on that sidewalk in the direction that we are going on. If we're in the opposite direction and there's no sidewalk, but the sidewalk across the way, we're just, even if it's only for 50, 60 yards, there's one place that was only for about maybe like 50 yards. That's it, no longer than that. Why would I cross the street to get on that sidewalk, go in one direction? I can walk past across the street. just to get back on another sidewalk. It doesn't make sense to me. I just make it easier. Just use an easement against traffic, basically. So yeah, it's just that was another issue too, basically. Uh, and that and like I said, I had no trouble with the local law enforcement here in town that I live in when it comes to blogging, videos, and all that stuff. Because I just walk through, basically, and I just do my walking videos. I'll just do my point of view walking video, blah blah blah. I'm not telling who lives there, and who lives there, because to me, that's doxing. It's a form of doxing, and and half us, almost all our subscribers don't even care who lives there or not. They'll just say, "That's a nice house. I wish I could live there." Yep, it's for sale too. You notice the for sale? I see. Have you noticed a for sale sign on it? Yeah, you can own it too. That's what we like to see, basically. When I do a walking video through a neighborhood, and all of a sudden, yeah, there's a nice house right there. Guess what? It's for sale. You guys are interested? Just get a hold of that realtor, and they'll see what they can do for you in that. So, uh, like I said, reason I've been frustrated because sometimes I just have little. We are planning another major trip. Basically, I have filmed in Mesa, Arizona. I've been filming in Phoenix. I thought I had a little run in with Phoenix security with public transportation, and I kind of pointed that I'm on public sidewalk. Uh, they can't do nothing about it. And that's and I was an out of towner, and so I said we're filming regardless of what we're doing. What I see is what the camera sees too. Actually, I see more. Actually, we all see more what a camera can see. Because when you're watching this YouTube video, you're watching basically from here to here. But when I'm looking at the camera, I'm way outside that frame area because that's what I'm seeing outside the frame area because I can see. You guys won't see it anyway, but I'm looking at the camera. When I look behind me, well, when I look behind me like this, well, I do see far more of what you see because I can see, okay, I can see all that over there, but I see everything over there that's not in picture. See that? See that entertainment center? When I turned around, I was watching all that. See, I, that's what I see. That's what I see. That's what we all see. We see more what a video camera can pick up, basically. So that's basically it. One of these days, I need to invest into a new desktop camera one of these days. So, uh, like I said, there could be nightmares. I probably just maybe had some nightmares saying I probably got uh you know basically just just frustrated that there's could be that possibility that someone's going to freak out on our instead of being vulnerable bomb, they don't like to be vulnerable bomb. They'll freak out because they're on our camera. Like I said, you're out in public. There's more infestation of privacy. Actually, I'll tell you what. I had a little run in at an amusement park here in Iowa last summer, just this past summer, and I didn't mention it on the previous videos. I'm going to mention it now. Basically, I had a kid. I was filming a roller coaster. I just needed some roller coaster shots for our Adventureland video. That's here in Iowa. And the kid goes, "You're videoing the roller coaster?" He goes, "Yeah." He said, "Don't film me." I'm. I said, I told him, I say, "Bad mistake, Mister." He goes, "Why?" He goes, There's no expectation of privacy, and if I wanted to, I could put the camera on you and just make you look like a fool. Technically, I can do it legally too. Technically, legally, I can. Uh, just like I said, if if you see people video, that's fine. You can ask all you want. They don't have to answer you. Uh, but it's always best if you don't want. If right now, for anybody who is walking in front of a camera, getting video bombed and all that stuff, there's one percent. It's just what frustrates me. that could happen on our channel, could happen at any time. That's why I'm feeling frustrated about it because I'm seeing too many videos where someone will come up, be nice to the cameraman, be cool with them, and all of a sudden now they're freaking out because they're on video. Uh, One thing is if your intentions to be not on video by somebody else, don't approach a video camera in use, even if it's not in use. Because once we have it open, you don't know if it's on or not because we don't have the red light to indicate that it's on. When you see cameras like this, I always assume it's open. If we got it like this and we're going down the street going like this, always assume it's on. Regardless, anytime you see the lens cap, even if I'm just not, even if it's not in use, if I forgot to close the lens cap, if I'm walking down the street holding like this or holding it sideways, just assume it's on. Because if you don't want to be on camera, just just don't be part of the video. Just don't be part of their video. Don't make them because what it does is what really frustrates it is you created a viral video for that creator and that. So thank you very much, creeps, for subbing up and that. So it is creepy too when people does that. It is really frustrating. Uh, Lucky for me, has not happened a whole lot. But if it does happen, I just have to come out and say, "Hey, uh, I have on video. You walked up to the camera and you freaked out because I have my camera on, uh, and I have every legal and there's no expectation of privacy in public because even myself get film and video and all that stuff." Okay, what does this leads to when I'm going on vacation later this year? Uh, when I'm planning my vacation, when I go to amusement parks, tourist attractions, all these places. Even if I'm not vlogging it myself, I'm just going there, just saying, okay, I'm just gonna go there, enjoy it, not share with our subscribers. Anyway, just go out and enjoy it myself. But does not mean that I am. Uh, what I'm trying to say is not immune from our videos. People putting you on video on their videos. I film a lot of people on our channel. If you saw our vacation videos, a lot of people in our videos walking in front of the cameras, walking. Not one subscriber asked who that person was because you know why? It was none of our business anyway of who that person was. I wouldn't care less because they walked in front of our video because we were trying to film something else. They just had to be walking past, and it's just way it is when you're out in public. When you're trying to focus on something and people walk past, you gotta remember we're YouTubers. We're not Hollywood. Uh, Here's another thing. Here's a funny story too. That's what every time I think about this, I get more frustrated. It is because I do see these on YouTube videos too. When someone walks up doing a video, when someone's doing a video and someone walks up and says, "Oh, nice camera. What are you doing?" They say, "Oh, I'm making a little video about whatever we're doing, the daily lives, whatever, the river, and all that stuff." "Oh, that's cool. You know, you need a permit for that." Uh, no, we don't. Uh, no, we don't. Because you know why? I told one person, no, I don't. You know why? Because if we were required to have a permit, you would have been in violation of our filming zone because when someone owns a permit to film, big Hollywood does these permits, they do close off a general area to the general public, except for the people who lives in that vicinity. They're not allowed in that area at all, nowhere near that area because they're blocked off. The general public is blocked off. Only the local residents who lives in that area is allowed to have access to get home and all that stuff, and why they're filming and all that stuff. So yeah, so if we're not big Hollywood, I'm just one man. Most YouTubers are usually one man, one camera, film, create a home, edit it on a computer, upload it to YouTube, put that fancy intro, outros, all that fancy gobbledygook in there, and they able to do it to make a fantastic video. Just I even if I do walk in front of the camera, I would be honored to walk in front of somebody else's camera. I like to do some video bombs myself. I'm thinking about doing it later this year on vacation. If I see some YouTubers live streaming and that, I'll just walk along, just wave. Hi everybody on their channel. How you doing? Don't forget, I'm here. And be surprised if one of our subscribers subscribe to that channel and they see me on that channel. Boy, yeah, that'd be cool. And that would be cool. And right now, I'll be right back. I gotta do something nasty here. All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mute it real quick, okay? Ah, we're back. Okay. Like I said, it's just this time I'm just frustrated with a lot of things that's going on. I'm just gonna be doing some videos on the main channel. There's some going on here at the apartment complex I am not liking as of right now. Uh if it gets worse, it's gonna get worse. If it gets better, it gets better. Right now. Uh if anybody has not subscribed to the Angie and Chuck show, you will probably see some of the stuff that we have done already to this point. But over there, we delay our videos by 7 days for editing purposes and all that stuff. Internet, we had internet always going out on us during uploads. So sometimes I have to re-upload a video. That happens a couple times, and I'm really not liking that. That's what frustrates me. Even I'm supposed to be on cable internet. It's supposed to be very reliable at times when I'm uploading. When I have to upload a video real quick, it's not very reliable if I have to get up quick for some reason. Uh, yeah, but yeah, it's and being a YouTuber, it can be frustrating when it comes to, like I said, filming out in public at times, technically, because you just don't know when that Karen or Darren will come out screaming and hollering. I said, man, I've been filming this neighborhood for years, and now you're complaining about it. It doesn't make sense. And a lot of people says, well, they don't care what house looks like. They don't because a half, you know, 98%, like almost 100% of our audience and subscribers don't even care who lives there in that. So, and here's another reason is we could be filming a POV and there'll be cars going by. Yeah, here's the one for your people that's driving down the street. If you see a YouTuber pointing the camera, going down the sidewalk, talking to it, looks like they're talking to themselves, maybe talking to a friend or if I'm by myself, talking, let's say talking like this, blah blah blah. How you doing? Excuse me here. Just going down the street and someone gets mad because they don't want their truck to be filmed or their vehicle to be filmed. Once again, once you see somebody with a camera filming away, don't matter if it's filming the truck, if they're filming your truck because they're cool with that truck, they like that truck. Uh, yeah, sometimes people needs to get in their heads. Basically, that's another thing that could frustrate me. When I'm going down the street, anything can happen. Anything negative can happen, and the last thing I want on our main channel is a Karen or Darren. Technically, somebody throwing a hissy fit. Basically, and unfortunately, like I said, when you're uh, like I said, I can film anything from a public sidewalk, which is I can see it from my eyes. If I can see it from my eyes, camera's going to pick up too, but my eyes going to see a lot more what this camera can see, basically. But this camera can zoom in too, that my eyes can't, and that. So yeah, sometimes you have to re-educate some people and that. But when film, like I said, what also frustrates me is when the auditors goes into like courthouses trying to film that to be confidential information until it becomes public. It becomes public later. Let's say if they're coming in, they want to film traffic court, where people pay their fines in traffic court, pay their fines, dispute their cases, and all that stuff. And sometimes confidential information is going to be there, like addresses and that could be seen or shown. Post office, same thing. Uh, to me, I think filming should be only by permission only, or just do something better yet. Do like I did a couple times. I did this a couple times. Uh, Go into the post office after hours because why is because the main lobby is closed. There's nobody there. All you got is the PO boxes, and all you're showing yourself. All I'm showing myself is dropping off a letter to get mailed, and you got the people in the back. Anybody that may be in the back, maybe expecting a truck or two to sort that day's mail to make sure everybody's got that day's mail that day when that truck arrives or something like that. There's always somebody in the back just to make sure nothing's hanky panky going up front, basically. But usually, when I film inside a post office, it's usually I'm sharing my own personal stuff, technically, in a way. But it's usually after hours that when I do it. And I don't like to do it a whole lot either because all it takes is one person get pissed off, gets angry. Ooh, confidential information. What confidential information? All I see you is walking out of the post office. I'm walking in. Oh well. Yeah. And when you go out, and like I said, when I'm on vacation, we're gonna film regardless what we're sharing on our channel. I'm just gonna. It's just like okay, just another tourist. This time instead of still pictures, they're making videos nowadays, and they want to share their travels on YouTube, which always enjoy. But then I come across that one video that wow, that's a fantastic video. That's a wonderful place to go. I should consider it on my future trips. Um, we did the Amtrak train last year. Reason I decided to do it, it was on our bucket list all the time since we started the YouTube channel. It's always been on our bucket list, number one bucket list. And on like, and we done it last year. I wish I would have done film. I wish I would have done a little bit better on the filming, but it was okay for our standards, which I don't have high standards anyway. Uh, it just comes down to what I want to film on the train, sharing our food, sharing our private quarters, why we had to wear a mask some places and we couldn't wear a mask in other locations. Technically, it's all about what we're doing. If we're eating and drinking, no mask. If we're sitting there watching the scenery go by, mask is on. But if we're in a private room, mask is off. Right now, because of new new policies, they lifted the mask policies on most locations, except for hospitals and medical clinics and some other. I think one other place or two. I think public court. I think you have to wear a mask there too, and that. Oh, by the way, uh, I got my 2 shots. Maybe that's why I'm kind of feeling a little frustrated with it because I'm having some side effects with it. Um, Mostly drowsy, sleepiness, and all that stuff. But when I first got that second shot, I was hit hard with it. That's what also makes it frustrating in a way because of being just being that second shot just did me. And I'm facing a booster shot in September and October. I got a funny feeling I may be frustrated there and tired and all that stuff. And there's a lot of things can frustrate me too. Sometimes I get frustrated real easy. And oh wow. So if you guys are frustrated yourself, if you guys are frustrated in this video, thumbs down on it. If you're feeling good about it, thumbs up on it. Excuse me here. I gotta do something real quick. Wow, I still got that one person here. Amazing. Uh, I had to take care of some things real quick, and that's all. Okay. Like I said, things can be frustrating. We just gotta deal with it. The best way is to deal with it in some form. Uh, just deal, I guess, calmly, rationally, and all that stuff. Sometimes a hothead doesn't really get things done. It just makes it more frustrating, not with the person you're screaming and hollering at, but also makes it more frustrating on you too, technically, in a way. So sometimes I'll let certain things slide, but there's some things I just cannot let go, technically, and that. Uh, oh. Updates on our local auditors. They have not uploaded in a long time. For some reason, the channels got exposed, was endorsed by other larger channels. Uh, like I said, I have no problems with my local law enforcement when it comes to filming in public. In fact, uh, everything I ask them, everything I do is legal. And they said, yep, everything I do is legal. And they also recommend that if you have an interaction with officers, get it on film to protect you and protect them. Basically, if that's the case, I would do that. If that ends up being the case, right now, as of right now, it's not really not necessary. As of right now, even I have done it a couple times, only a couple times, and I think that was it. Basically, it was in a live stream a couple years ago, and yeah, so yeah, it was just way it is, and comes down to just when we're going to get that Karen or Darren here on YouTube, where I call busybodies. Somebody decided to make hay over nothing. Basically, you can't make hay on a desert on sand from sand because you can't make hay from sand. You need grass. Yeah, so a lot of it and that. So like I said, we got some stuff coming up. I'm gonna be busy next few days. I'll try to get back on whenever I can. Uh, I just love to get my frustrations out on at times. That's why I created this channel. That's why it's called Chuck Chats. I This is my rant channel. Just feel like when I want to rant on something, I will come on and rant. Basically. Uh, like I said, a lot of good. Like I said, reason I ran on the reason on a lot of stuff is because some people don't get it. Some people needs an education, and some people just say, you know what? Yeah, you have a right to film in public places, but the problem is, if I have confidential information like my address, my whatever it is, uh, you ain't getting it because even the media, local paper. I don't know. I have not seen my local paper in a long time. But most of the media in local papers used to post if you committed, uh, let's say, a crime or committed let's say, a traffic violation, where the media will just put up a person's name, their age, and their address. Basically, that was it. And it got to a point that Some of the people who got violated, especially when it comes to crime, they got harassed so damn bad that they could not get a fair trial, technically. So the media decided, I think most media is eliminating people's addresses to say this person from this town or whatever town they're from, this person's age, and what they're accused of, and that's it. They don't put their address in the wood because they're afraid they're going to get retribution. They don't get a fair trial, and they're not left at peace until the trial happens. Yeah, remember, uh, all people is innocent till proven guilty in the court of law. I wish I could see that in some YouTube videos, but yeah. And for the ones who like to fight the law out on the streets, your best advice is don't fight them on the streets, fight them in court. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, is this. That's why it makes it frustrating why we have a-holes for auditors, and the smart auditors would always take what they feel, they take it to court. They have the court cases. They know all the court cases and all that stuff, which I appreciate those channels that knows their court cases, the law case and all that stuff. But to me, filming in front of a business, standing around with a thumb up your butt, trying to get it aroused, I'm not happy with those videos. Uh, if I had advice for those businesses, if you see somebody standing outside your business with a camera, unless they're not harassing the customers and all that stuff, it's just basically don't confront them because you just made their video even more viral. Uh, just best bet is don't confront them any way, shape, or form. Let them do the because once they see, well, this is a dead location because we're not getting a reaction, they'll just move on to another location to get that reaction. That's what they're looking for, a reaction. Uh, I can see these videos a mile away when I come up and I say, "Oh wow, first member auto video." This I haven't seen this guy, and first thing he's doing, he's standing in front of the business with his camera and just stand, and just get a reaction. Now, when I do my walking videos, I walk past a business. Well, whoa, look here. That's nice. That's a nice taco restaurant. Got to eat there one of these days, man. I have to show if I like their food, maybe I'll help them promote it and all that stuff. And that. So, yeah. What our eye sees, our camera sees. But for me, I don't stand in front of the business with a thumb up my butt for 20, 30 minutes just to try to get a reaction. It's always best for me is prove that you're on a public sidewalk by moving along. To me, I like that idea of moving along because by moving along, you're not standing in one place and being a jerk over it, technically. And most best auditors are now start doing it, technically. And if they get arrested for such activities like filming in public, instead of resisting, they take them. They go to court and they end up winning there. Technically, unfortunately, it comes at a cost of the taxpayers in a form. Uh, basically, and I don't want to pay for somebody else's court case that they should never went to court and sue anyway. Because as a taxpayer in this town, in a way, through my rent, I guess. Property taxes I get paid through our rent, in a way, unless our new landlord decided, well, you gotta pay your property taxes on top. You're gonna rent here, you gotta pay your property taxes. No, I only pay property taxes if I actually own the place and that. So I'm gonna be frustrated in that part if that happens, basically. Yeah, so if that happens, I will be frustrated. You'll be here, and you will guys will be hearing me on this channel ranting. I mean, ranting big time, screaming and yelling to a point that I may be arrested for a nuisance. Who knows? And that. All right. I guess we're gonna get out of here. I'm about ready to go to bed. I gotta do something real quick before I go to bed. Uh, please like, share, subscribe, don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell. That's our trademark call every time we end our videos over the Angie and Chuck show. If you want to see our daily sad lies, our daily lies, if you want to see our past vacation videos or out of town videos, check over there on that channel, the Angie and Chuck show channel. Uh, we got some okay content over there, but if you like it, check it out. If you like the videos over there, hit us for a sub and that, and don't forget to leave a comment. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I don't care because reason is you reacted to it. That anytime someone clicks on a video, thumbs up, thumbs down, newsflash, and you can leave a comment, newsflash, you reacted to it. All right, have everybody have a good evening, good morning, depending on where you live, or depending on what time you watch this on a replay. And we'll try to come on whenever I feel like it. I've been very busy lately, and it's hard to get this channel a lot of love. But if I'm feeling frustrated, I'll be back on here quickly. All right, we'll see you guys next time when I come back on next time, whenever that might be. Could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be next month, could be next year. All right, we're out of here. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you watch this on live or replay. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for watching.